Hey everybody, welcome to Pet Services Pro, a show for you and your pets. Are you going on vacation and are in need of a pet sitter? Are you wondering who you should look for? What you should ask? What is important? Great, because you're in the right place. Today we're going to talk to you about hiring a pet sitter so your pets and house are safe and cared for, and so you don't have to do the research on your own and worry about your furry loved ones while you're away. I understand that leaving your pets in someone else's care can be worrisome and lonely, but don't worry, because today I'm going to share with you how to hire a pet sitter so you don't have to worry and you can enjoy your vacation. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos on how to take care of your pets, and feel free to ask questions. We love them and we answer them. So let's get into it. You've worked hard. Summer is coming, the kids are out of school, and it's time to go on vacation. You have the option to take your dog or cat with you, but it's not really what you want to do. And what if you own a bird or a snake or other exotic pet that doesn't travel well? So then you'll have to find options for pet care while you're away. You can board them in a facility or have your neighbors look after them, or you can hire a pet sitter. We're going to talk about what to look for in a pet sitter so your dog, cat, snake, bird, or other pets feel comfortable and are well cared for. So let's discuss some considerations. Where? When you're looking for a pet sitter, you have to consider the type of pet you have and their personality. If you live on a farm, then you'll want someone to come to you. But if you live in town, you have to decide whether you want to board your animal out or have them stay at home. Fish, rodents, birds, reptiles, and cats usually do much better staying at home. They are in their familiar environments and cages or tanks and are used to being there and can entertain themselves and don't need to be let outside, at least for the short term. Some birds need time outside of their cages, but for a week or two, they'll be okay. Someone will just need to come in and give them food and water, clean their litter box if it's a cat, and possibly clean cages if you're gone for a long time. If the cat comes out when they are there, they can play with them or pet them for a while. Some cats do, others hide. Dogs require being fed, watered, walked, and entertained. Unless you have a pet door, someone will need to come several times a day to let them out and to walk them and play with them. Giving them attention while you're away is important. They don't know where their pack is and everything is quiet. Or you can put them in a local boarding facility. There are lists of facilities in your area, but do your research and find out what they do, where the animals are kept, and how they are treated. Tour the place and ask lots of questions. Ask your veterinarian for recommendations. Some vets board animals at their clinics, which can be very beneficial and convenient if your pet needs special care or medications given daily. When? How long will you be gone? A few days? 2 weeks? Over a month? The length of time you're gone is important because that will determine who you may hire. Longer time means more money you have to spend. You will also need to take into consideration if your pet needs special care. If you'll be gone for a couple of weeks and your cat needs fluid treatments every 2 weeks, someone will need to take the cat to the appointment or someone will have to come to your house to do the treatments. Something to think about. Also, for longer-term vacations, you may need to have extra food, litter, treats, and so on available for the sitter so they don't have to spend their money supplying these things for your pet. Who? You can hire the neighbors or a family member to take care of your pets, but a professional will know way better what to do if there's an emergency, how to administer medications the correct way, how to hold the animal properly, and so on. But the professional will charge more. But they should cost more. You are paying for knowledge, experience, and trust. That can be well worth the cost. It's a good idea to let your veterinarian know that you'll be out of town and give them the name of your pet sitter so they know if they call the vet on your behalf during a pet health concern, they have your permission to do so. Most of the time, there's no problem, and having this in place with your vet creates peace of mind. What are things you should ask them? Are they licensed? You want a pet sitter that is licensed to pet sit, knows animals, and preferably is a licensed veterinary technician or a veterinarian themselves. These people have had training and know what to do and where to go if an emergency arises, what constitutes an emergency, knows how to give medications properly, knows how to walk a dog the right way, and so forth. This will ease your mind while you're away, knowing that your precious pet is in good hands. If they aren't licensed, you'll want to know, what kind of experience do they have? How long have they been sitting? How long have they been working with animals? What animals do they own? These questions will be helpful in determining which person you feel comfortable handing your pet's care over to while you're gone. Do they have references? Ask for their lists of references and actually call them. Hopefully their references will be people that are clients, people they have worked with in the animal world and know how reliable they are. It also shows that they are professional and trustworthy. What else will they do? Find out what else they will do. Will they get your mail? Take out and bring in the trash? Turn lights on and off? Water your plants? Remember that these are nice things, but not required that they do this. They may charge extra if you want them to do those things. Now there are some things you should provide for your pet sitter. Have them out in a safe place where it's convenient and the sitter can easily find them. When you meet with them, make sure you have a list that includes who the regular veterinarian is, the address, and the phone number. Also provide them with the emergency veterinary office, address, and phone number. They will need to act fast if there's an emergency. Make sure they have your phone number, spouse's phone number, if you text, and your address where they can easily find them. Provide them with a neighbor or family member's phone number if they cannot get hold of you. Let the neighbor or family member know ahead of time that you'll be leaving and that you have given the sitter their name and phone number in case of an emergency. Rest assured that emergency situations are rare, but still need to be planned for. Have a detailed list of instructions for the sitter. What kind of food and how much to give them. List of medications, doses, and how to give them. Make sure that the medications are full and easily available so that there is no worry of the sitter having to get them refilled and going and getting them. Have extra food and cat litter on hand and mention where they are stored. Go through the entire routine with the sitter, especially if you have animals other than dogs and cats. Parrots and larger birds may try to bite someone who they do not know, so make giving them food and water easy and safe for the sitter. Reptiles have special needs. Show them how to give them the crickets or pinkies, how to spritz the tank, and what temperature their environment needs to be. Show them how to read the hydrometer and adjust the temperature. Snakes can strike at someone they don't know, so show them how to feed them safely. Even someone experienced with reptiles and birds are not familiar with your reptile or bird who knows you and the routine. How much to feed the fish. Have the fish light on a timer if possible so they don't have to worry about turning the light on and off. Write down any other things that will be helpful taking care of the pets and your home. And of course, do not forget to provide them with a key. Meet with them in person before you leave to show them the routine, go over everything, learn who they are, what you expect, and so they can ask you questions too and meet your animals. Don't be upset if they don't stay to spend time with the animals all the time. Cats, pocket pets, reptiles, birds, and fish don't need a lot of interaction with them. I have cats I sit for that I've never even seen. The only way I know they are still alive is that their food bowl is empty and there are deposits in the litter box. Discuss pricing. If you'll be gone a long time, such as longer than 2 weeks, you should discuss if they can discount the price a bit. Also, if you live far from town, expect to pay them for their extra gas. So, there you are. Some important things to consider when hiring a pet sitter. Please share, subscribe, and like so you don't miss any more videos about taking care of your pet, and check out the video in the description about traveling with your pets, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.